Well, there, guys. Okay, sorry for my voice right there, but I'm gonna get to the point. So, a friend recommended me to play Code Vein because he wanted to see me customize a certain character from a different game, and, well, he noticed I played a lot of Soul Calibur 4 and messed around with the customization a lot, and so he decided to ask me up and, well, ask if I can do a certain character from a different game, and he's showed me, well, basically Azur Lane, and wanted me to do Enterprise from Azur Lane, which basically that's one of the most OP characters in Azur Lane, and it's based on the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise from World War II from the Yorktown class, and he just wanted me to do it, generally speaking, because, like, he saw that I had so much potential in while doing customization channels and all that, and I'm like, wait, isn't there already customization channels for, like, Azur Lane for Code Vein? And he's like, I don't know, check it up. And then I checked it up, and I realized that there really is no customization videos regarding to Azur Lane characters in this game, pretty much, because no YouTuber has really attempted to do a video about the customization for the Azur Lane characters, per se. But anyway, I'm just gonna get to it and get to the customization. You want to go to skin, and the first column you want, basically, well, you want to go all the way down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th one, just to make sure you have, well, the right skin color. Then you go to the second, we're moving on to hair. You want basically, well, the second column through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around maybe at least the 10th column or the 11th. I don't know, I'm bad at counting sometimes, like, don't mind me, I wasn't very good with numbers. Then you go to base color, and you go to Ash 2, and you get the very first one. Then you go to extension color, you go to Ash 2, second column of the first one. Now, hair shine, you don't have to pay attention to that at all. You can pretty much ignore it if you want to. This just makes your hair shine more. If you want the glare for the hair or anything like that, you can go ahead and have it, but that's optional. For the pupils, you either want pupil 1 or pupil 4 or 5, because, well, that's the best bet you got, because it looks best on this build. And for pupil, the second pupil, you want just pupil 2, normal, or the first one. And then for the iris color, you want violet, for the last one for the first column. Then for iris color 2, you want the third column all the way to basically the 8th one. And you want to go through highlights through the second column all the way through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like the 9th one, and the main reason why I chose this one is because, generally speaking, it looks a lot better in my opinion. But you can choose a different one if you want to. But all the rest of them are like kind of wacky and crazy. All right, I got interrupted in real life, but anyways, moving on to eyebrows. This is very complicated because this, well, in order to get to the eyebrows that I'm using, this takes a really long time to really find, and I would basically say go at least maybe halfway in the column, and I counted halfway through the column and counted up to 25 in the second column, and that's basically the eyebrows I use, up to 25 in the second column. Main reason why I couldn't explain, like, what number it was is because, generally speaking, there's so many eyebrow sets to the point where it just kind of doesn't matter. You can choose pretty much whatever you want, except for, you don't want thick eyebrows, of course. But moving on to eyebrow colors, you want, well, Ash 2 in the second column through the 5th one. And, but before you do that, though, you have to make sure that you have separate eyebrow colors from your hair, because, well, it doesn't look that great if you have Ash 2 with the very first color model or scheme, because, you know, it doesn't look the same. And then we're moving on to, well, basically eyebrows, and well, no, not eyebrows, basically makeup. And you want the second column through the second one, of course, because I thought that looked best for, you know, the build. But, well, anyway, let's pretty much move on from that. All the rest of them I didn't even touch. Paint one, I didn't really touch either. I just got, well, paint one, and then I got, well, the eyebrows for the first column and the second one, and then I put pink, and then I didn't touch it. For the first accessory, you gotta go to basically the third column to the fourth one, and this is where you're gonna realize that, generally speaking, the front faceplate of the character is starting to be built, and it looks better now. But to the colors, you want Ash 2 for the first one, and you do it for the second one too. It's alright, it doesn't really matter. This one, of course, you're gonna realize that the character is gonna need, well, basically a vest. But this is what the vest normally looks like. Like, this is the vest normally, or the outfit normally. You pick the second outfit, and then what you do is you go to advanced clothing, you get rid of the sleeves, and then you keep the boot cups and the skirt, and, well, the legging bar, or basically the legging ribbon on the leg, and the ribbons around your sides and all that. Moving on to clothing color, you get, well, you get basically like a light gray, and you go to a warm color, or basically a dark, not a dark gray, a light gray. And it looks like white, but it's basically light gray. And you use light gray for the second one too. I borrowed the same format, but for clothing color 3, you want very dark black, because, well, of course, the actual skirt is, it's actually black, and, well, it's not, like, it's not the same as a tie, because the tie is actually a different color than the scarf for some, not the scarf, the skirt for some reason, but for the scarf, you want a dark gray, or at least a light black. Sorry about that, you want a light black. And you go to clothing color 5, moving on, and you go through the second one near the light gray. The main reason why that is because, well, Enterprise actually has, well, you know, basically the area, or basically the vesting area for, well, basically the vest. I'm saying basically too much, sorry. But for the last color, you want gold, basically. Why am I saying basically so much? But you want gold, because gold is actually the original color, but this is as close as I can get to gold without really, well, using gold per se, because I couldn't really find gold anywhere. It just took forever. You're basically done. Like, the purifier mask doesn't really matter. I would rather use half a face mask, because you can see the details a lot easier. Same as the other part, that is the frame of the mask. That doesn't really matter either. But anyways, we're done with the video, guys. I want to know what you guys think about this. I want to know if you guys, like, think this is really good content for me to post. And anyways, I'll see you guys later. Like and sub. Bye.